All right. Hello. I'm back with part 2 of the third survival series. I hope you enjoy. And just to clarify, the only reason I'm doing a part 2 so soon is because I'm wanting to catch this series up to the first and second series. After I get to part 5, I'll be doing series 2 and 3 together so I can catch them up to series 1. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can find some onions. Because if I remember correctly from what I was doing previously, I was trying to get enough stuff to get more emeralds. And one of the things I needed was onions. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and figure out if I can get that. And I'm gonna go ahead and start by... Ooh, wait, hold on. I can get the gold now. I have iron. I can get the gold now. Is there any more gold? No? Alright. Oh, wait, no. One of the things I noticed from my last video was someone was selling stuff for clay. If I can make a shovel, then I can get tons of clay and tons of emeralds. Alright. And before I do anything like that again, I'm gonna go ahead and make a door. Or a few. Just to make it easier on myself. My inventory is... alright, hold on. Let me go ahead and put that, and then I can go ahead and collect some more. I don't know how many this is gonna be, but I hope it's a lot, because... I don't know how many emeralds the things cost, but I think it's a lot. So, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the village. And then trade these to whoever was wanting the Clay. I really wished this rain would stop. Was it you? 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 It was... No, it wasn't you. Can't click on you. I hate whenever my mouse stops working. Really should remember to charge it. Alright, that's a farmer. Alright, I suppose I should go ahead and sleep. I don't think I'm gonna find him this way. Alright. Alright. What about you? No. No. I know there was someone around here who wanted... Are you it? No, you're the forager. I know there was someone around here who wanted clay in exchange for emeralds. I've just gotta find him. Perhaps I should look back at the video real quick. Alright, I'm gonna go and pause and look back at the video. I'm back! I found out who I need to find. I need to find the mason. Come on. Where are you? Can I find him faster this way? I don't know. I hate it whenever I do this. Whenever I do that. Alright, come on. I need to find the mason. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and build them a little walkway up here because I feel a bit bad that they can't walk up here. There. Alright. You're not the mason. Where is the mason? Please don't tell me he died. Alright, I'll have to get one of an anvil. If I don't already have one, which I don't. And then give another villager a job and see if I can get him to have the same trade. That was a really good trade. I'm not sure if the anvil gives you the mason job, or if the grindstone does. Or if probably this gives you it. I'll go ahead and try each. And plus, it's not bad to have all three on me. Right, so you took on the smithing table, so that's not it. What about the... You're the forager, right. You're the farmer. He was wearing a black, like, robe thing. And I want to try and find that, but I'm having such a hard time trying to find it. Found you! Finally! Oh, come on! So it's the grindstone. Come get your job back. Stone and chiseled stone. I have plenty of stone. You are staying right in here. Get back in there. Get back in there. You're not leaving that house. I apologize, but I've got to... How many emeralds do I have now? 26. Alright, let me go ahead and put these in here. I don't think I have any... Alright, I don't in this one. I don't in this one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put out the blast furnaces. And smelt this. Blast furnaces cannot smelt cobblestone. Wait. Wait, there was some lava over there. I could make a cobblestone generator. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually gonna go ahead and slay the golem real quick. Oh. Thank you so much for slaying me. I almost lost my way. Alright. Smarter play. I set my spawn point closer. I'm surprised that the... Oh right, I wanted to go back to the house I was in previously and get the... How much damage did this do? 8. 4.5. Delete. Delete. I'm keeping the fire mage because that one's important. Alright. My original plan... Where even was I? Was I in this one? No. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, right. And then I wanted to make a iron or not another iron bucket. That way I could get the lava and make a cobblestone generator. Because if he's selling smooth stone, then this would be a pretty good way to make more emeralds. The only problem is that his clay trade is now out, and I don't know how many emeralds I need. And I may have cheats enabled on this world, but I don't want to rely on cheats. I want to do this honestly. Honestly. Even if my first series isn't really that honest. That's partially my fault, by the way. Then I have put this inside. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go and I don't want anything to, alright, catch on fire. But I believe, alright, I don't think I need this that big. Oh wait, there's an easier way. I can make a I can make a stair, right. I completely forgot about that. And I need more wood. Why does a baby have a trident? Ah, actually, alright. Sufficient, but it gets the job done. Oh, and the clay trade's back up. Okay, I only had to wait a little bit. Alright. Alright, well now I have two things I can do. Oh, wait. Is it slowing down because of the rain? Alright. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and get more clay from the little pond over there because I have a little setup going on. My inventory is full. I could probably also... Well, no, I couldn't do the brick trade. Because that's an emerald for a brick. So that wouldn't really... That's not really... Okay. I have... this. And then I have... Alright. And he's beyond an apprentice now. Alright. I have 44 emeralds. I think that's enough. And actually, I'm going to go and stop this and then re-break this, because... Once I get back, his clay trade should be reset. And I'm just going to go and make sure of that. So, yeah. Alright. Shield yet. That's only because I'm wanting to save it until I'm ready to take on the Pillager Outpost. And that's probably only going to be until I get an actual magic book to put the spells on. Which is why I'm heading back to the Fire Mage. Because once I get all of the spells that I'm wanting, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a magic book from his trades. If I can't, then I'll go ahead and see what it takes to make one. Because I don't think I can actually make a magic book. I think I have to find I think I have to find one. Which is the problem, because I believe I can either find it down here or get one from maybe the Pillager Outpost. He's still up here. Yay. Alright. Nope. Alright, no, I need to first do this, and I don't have enough. You see, this is... 4 chained books? Alright, no. Book. Alright. Looks like I need to go to the Deep Dark if I want to get the Dragon Mancer's Oath book. That has 12... I'd need Dragon Steel, Dragon Scales, and Arcane Cloth. And that one looks like that. That means this one's next. I'd need an Enchanted Book, Arcane Cloth, Hogskin, 2 diamonds, and another Arcane Cloth. That one looks the most promising. I could also do the Apprentice's Spellbook, Hogskin, Arcane Essence, which I already have, and Gold, which I already have. I need to find a hog. I could also do the Ironbound Tome, which I'd need leather, paper, and chains for. The Flimsy Journal, I'm not going to do that. That one only has 5. Dragon Skin Spellbook. Dragon Skin, Obsidian, and a Ruined Book. So I'll have to go to a ancient city eventually. Bloody Vellum, Arcane Ingots, and a Ruined Book. That's for the Vampiric Spellbook. Frost Branded Book. Arcane Cloth, Ice Venom Vial, Mithril Scraps, and a Ruined Book. I'll definitely have to get that one, because my favorite... Ooh, Lesser Spell Slot of Improvement. Improves spellbook capacity up to 12 slots. I could use that one on anything. Hogskin and Arcane Cloth. Yeah, no, I'd have to go to the... Yeah, okay. Fire Ale. Kind of interested in what this is. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and drink this outside. Umbral Sapling. Yeah. Alright. Nausea, haste, and fire resistance. Ooh. I'm actually going to go ahead and hold on to the bottle because there's something in one of those houses back at the village that I'm wanting to try. It's like a strange color. I think it might be resistance, but I'm not too sure. It's either resistance or regeneration. Or something else. And it was one of the shepherd's houses, so I don't know if it was this one or not. Dye bottles. That's blue dye in a cauldron. What about this one? Water bottle. Magenta dye. Okay. That makes sense. That does make sense. Right, I have 9, and I believe from what it said I need 22. That is why I still have the silver shovel. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and break this door. Go back down here. Break this door. Put that there and start shoveling. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and put that there. Go back up, and I'm gonna go ahead and collect the last bit of it over here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the door there. Go over here. This is a big pile of clay. Ah. Alright, and my inventory is full. Back to the mason it is. To trade. And then to wait until his trade resets, because it always does. I'm upgrading the mason so much, and I don't really need anything else from him other than emeralds. Oh, and I need more emeralds. I only need, sorry, no, not emeralds, clay. Alright, looks like there's some I can get from over here. Alright. 10 clay for an emerald, huh? Alright, I have 20, and I can get 2 more emeralds. Nope, and okay. Alright. And I think that is enough, so I'm going to go and throw that out. I'm going to keep the shovel. I'm going to go ahead and replace it with... I'm going to go ahead and... Alright. Alright, hold on. Hog skin. Dropped from Hoglands. Okay, so I'd need to go to the Nether for that. Alright, that means I need to start really mining for diamonds now, and instead of just trying to get around. But, oh wait, no. The Illager outposts will probably definitely have, I could have just used waypoint. Anyways, the Villager outpost will most definitely have, me go ahead and break this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap and let it reset. Oh. The only reason I'm collecting apples is because whenever I get enough gold, I'm wanting to make golden apples, and I mean like a ton. Especially before I go into the nether. Two creepers. 3 creepers. I need 31. I'm actually going to go ahead and go up here real quick. If I remember correctly, there is some armor up here. Oh, Burning Dash. Is that the one that he was selling? I don't think so. No, it was the... Oh, I already have Burning Dash. That's for level 7. This one's level 6. Okay. Alright, well... I'm definitely going to make a shield before I do this. Because he's definitely going to break it in, like, the first 2 seconds. Alright. And the fire... Is he helping me? Or... Cinder Essence. Do I need Cinder Essence? Cinder. Can I use it to make this? Cinderous Soul Collar and Cinderous Soul Rune. It looks like I can, but I don't really need this quite yet, so... I will definitely be coming back for this. Don't go anywhere. In fact, just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to go ahead and switch this to my offhand. Throw this down. And head back to the village. After I cut down another tree, because I really need more wood. I'm kind of wanting to see what's under this. I don't think it's anything, but... Yeah, no, it's not anything. Okay. Alright, and before I get too involved, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back. And then... Alright. Alright. So, alright, I now currently have 31. That'll get me, alright, hold on. I have 22 emerald. Alright, I'm doing a little bit of math here. If I get 1 emerald per every 9 clay, and I need 9 more emeralds, I'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 81 pieces of clay. And if I minus 64 from that, that'd be 61 stack and 17 clay. If I'm remembering the emerald price right. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. I should... Oh, wait, no, I don't have enough. Right, I was talking about how I'd need a stack and 17 to get the 9 emeralds I need. I remember that. And I have enough. Alright. Let's go ahead and get those emeralds. Alright. You are free to go, Mr. Villager. Alright, to the fire mage's place I go. Again. And my mouse froze again. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. Do you guys want to hear about my pet? I have an Australian... sorry. A deaf Australian Shepherd named Eka. And he's the floofiest thing you have ever seen. He's comfy. I can cuddle with him. He likes pets. He's adorable. these days I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and put a picture of him up. But I'm not going to do that currently because, at least not yet. I hear drinking. Alright. I have that. Alright. And I'm going to go and go downstairs now. Because I know he's not going to get angry if I just go down here. He'll get angry if I go into a specific section of this place. And that specific section is in there. Now... Alright. And gonna go and switch backpacks. Gonna go and open this. I don't need any more of the Arcana Essence. Alright. Alright, and then that part clearly collapsed. And, alright. Firebolt. And then Fire Breath. Alright. I have like an entire arsenal of fire spells that I'm not going to be able to use until I get a book. And he's not down here yet, so I'm actually going to go ahead and take the chance to block this place up. That way he can't come down. And that way he can't, attack me once I go in here, because... I really do need I really do need a book. I'm going to go ahead and trade that in for that. Alright, and then there's no weapon up there. What's this screen? Slain monsters drop plus 25% experience. I'm gonna go and put that on because there's either monsters down here or there's not. Firebolt. Legendary. Conjurer's Talisman. Alright, and then I'm going to go and put that down there. That way I can go ahead and look and see which one's better. Spell resistance versus 15% summon damage. I'm going to go and put that in there. And take that. I can go ahead and make a smithing table whenever I want. I can make a grindstone too. I'm actually going to go and keep the anvil. So I'm going to go and switch backpacks. I'm going to go and take the crossbow. I'm going to take this. I don't necessarily need all of this wool. I probably only need the black one because I like black beds. So I can get sugarcane anywhere. Gonna put that down there. Gonna go ahead and take the fishing journal. Do I need the fishing journal? Not entirely. I can make one of these anywhere. I'm gonna go and move that up. Go ahead and move those around. I'm gonna go and put that, keep the bolts. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go and take the dragon staff out, and then blank rune stone. And this part collapsed. I'm gonna go and keep the stone. Not keep the stone cutter. I have a lot of spells. And there are no more spells. Oh wait. There's this. Okay. I already have one of those. And then I have these. I really wish that... Alright, I'm actually going to go and replace those with those. And then I can make a pike whenever I want. I don't really need that. Alright. Alright. I know that the guy's probably going to be angry with me, so I'm going to go ahead and... If he's not, then it's going to be a miracle. He's not angry with me. That is a first. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this chance to... Anger a wizard by looting a nearby chest. He wasn't even angry with me. Anyways, where is the... Okay, so that's where the pillager outpost is. Oh, there's a ruin nearby. Alright, I'll go ahead and check that out first. Or there's another ruin nearby. And it's this way, so I'm gonna go and go this way. Then I will go ahead and check out the pillager outpost. Actually, I'm wondering how long this recording is. 1 second, I'm gonna go and check that. Alright, it's almost been an hour. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do 9 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stop. And then tomorrow, I'll go ahead and do part 3. And it will be posted. And I see an Enderman. I'm not gonna kill the Enderman. I'm not aiming to beat the game. quite yet. I'm wanting to actually enjoy this and just play survival. And there, I see another building. That's either a building or a tree. One of the two. And this is a graveyard, one where ghosts are. So I'm gonna go ahead and be. Alright, no. No. There's a wither rose. That's a way to get black dye. I think. I believe this is soul soil. Graveyard soil. Alright, that makes more sense. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and break this, and I'm gonna go and see if I can get black dye from it. I can. And I'm gonna dye my white sleeping bag black. Alright. I'm just gonna break the chest. Alright, yes. Alright. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other backpack because I now have more bestiary things. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the book and this. Yeah, the lectern and the lectern and the book because I need both. Tamed dragons, yes! And I have 3 more. Fire dragon eggs, yes. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out for a second. Eat some of the ham that I still have to finish. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do ice dragons and learn about these guys a little bit. So legends are true. Such beasts such as the one in this entry focuses on do exist. Very well, I shall try as well as I can to describe such a beast and its activities. The appearance of the beast is obviously reptilian. However, it is much larger than the average reptile. Individuals I have seen range from the size of a pig to 25 blocks. There are even rumors of larger dragons sleeping in ancient crypts under the ice. I'm gonna guess those ones are bosses. Another notable feature they possess is the ability of flight. This is indicated by the development of large wings used in aviation. Although the beast seems sluggish at first, they can lift off and fly swiftly after prey. Perhaps the most dangerous aspect about them is their ability to produce ice breath from their mouths. They use this power to freeze their prey alive. Male ice dragons have patterned wings and collect more valuable loot, whereas females have curved horns. Simply creating ice breath is not the only way ice dragons display their prey, dispatch their prey. They also have many different attacks. The dragon's ice blast attack fires a steady stream of frost from the beast's mouth. Younger dragons are less effective at this attack, while larger ones can freeze nearby terrain, inflict massive amounts of damage. Okay, yeah, all right. I think I read that right. The ice blast isn't the only elemental to attack. The dragon can also build up a blast of ice into a solidified block. This explosive ice cube is then thrown towards the dragon's prey. Only older dragons are capable of this attack. One of the most common ice dragon attacks is the dragon's bite. This is the main attack of the ice dragon. It is powerful and quick, but it is not unusually instantly deadly. However, the dragon has a rare melee attack, shaking its prey to death. In this attack, the dragon picks up its target in its mouth and rapidly shakes it in order to severely injure its prey. The dragon also has a final melee attack in which it builds up a kinetic force in its tail to slam it into its target. This attack is very effective, but it takes a while to build up. They can also beat their wings to push prey back. Taking down a dragon of any stage is not a very easy task. Since ice dragons use elemental ranged attacks, it would be smart thinking to use protective potions and long range weaponry. If you want to take one of these beasts, try and avoid ice blasts and watch for charge up behavior for many attacks. Once you've defeated one, you will have access to some valuable commodities. Another thing one should note about ice dragons is their different life stages. Alright, so this one's probably the youngest, and then it gets darker the older it is. Each stage in a dragon's life means different changes to their behavior and attacks. In the earliest stage, the dragon is unable to spout blasts and is limited to biting attacks. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip some of this. They follow all the other rules of a stage 4 dragon, except much more powerful and deadly. They are incredibly rare, and it is unheard of for a single soul to defeat one. Alright. Alright, and then that's it for ice dragons. Fire dragon eggs. After taking down one of the more monstrous fire dragons I had found in a cavern, I noticed that the beast was guarding its own clutch of eggs. These eggs were a multitude of beautiful colors, all coated in shiny scales. I'm reading silently if anybody's wondering. Alright. And that's it for that. What about tame dragons? After hatching my very own dragon, I realized that the creature favored me as its parent. Alright. Oh, so that's what this is. Alright, so... Alright, that makes sense. Alright. I don't need That at least, not anymore. Alright, and I'm afraid it is over the time limit. Or at least the time limit that I'm trying to set for myself. Next video, we will be exploring that floating place, the Illager Outpost, and if I am correct, whatever is over in that direction on the map. We'll also be trying to explore that small pink forest I see. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and night, and that they enjoyed this video. Hmm. Bye.